I'm Matt Anderson, a curator with the Minnesota Historical Society, and this is a 1955 Ford Custom Line four-door sedan. The car has a special history. 3 generations of a single family drove the Bluebird, as they affectionately called it, before it came here to be a part of the Minnesota's Greatest Generation exhibit. The Bluebird's story starts with its original owners, Otto and Cora Bergan. The couple met in St. Paul, where Otto was in medical school and Cora was training to become a nurse. They married in 1916 and moved to Clinton, Minnesota, where they quickly became involved in the community. Otto ran his medical practice while Cora worked as a nurse, was involved in her church, and was one of the first women to serve on the school board. Their granddaughter, Mary Carr, remembers visiting Otto and Cora in Clinton.
Known by everybody in the community in Clinton. They just loved having us come visit and walk down Main Street and little country cafe. We would have a lengthy meal there with everybody, knowing everybody's business and seeing Cora and Otto's grandkids arriving. Just very, very proud. Very, very proud of their sons.
Otto and Cora had 2 sons, Bob and Don. Like Otto, Bob attended the University of Minnesota Medical School, where he met his future wife, Adelaide. Bob and Adelaide married in 1942 and settled in Duluth. After serving in World War II, Bob opened a pediatric clinic and practiced in the area for 38 years. Otto and Cora purchased the car brand new in June 1955 from Dick Thayer Motors in Ortonville. The Ford quickly became a close member of the family, particularly among the Bergan men, who tended to bond over cars. After Otto and Cora passed away, their son Bob inherited the Ford. He wanted to keep the car in the family.
In the 70s, it would have lived in Duluth, or else with my brothers. And they would sort of take it with my dad's approval to, he needed a car when he was down in college, and Dad said, we'll take the Bluebird. I think it was just important to for Dad to keep the car in the family. So when nobody was driving it, he stored it at Breezy Point, and he drove it around Breezy a bit, you know, for fun, but it just, he wanted the car. I think it had a real spot in his heart because it was his mom's car.
When Bob passed away, Mary and her husband Jim became the 3rd generation of the Bergan family to own the car. By now it was an heirloom, and the Ford spent most of its time in storage. The Bluebird has another bit of Minnesota history to it. The P in its serial number reveals where the car was built, Ford's Twin Cities assembly plant in St. Paul. The plant turned out thousands and thousands of vehicles over the years, from Model A's in the 1920s to Ranger pickups today. The Custom Line was a popular mid-priced model in the 1950s because of its sleek design and panoramic windshield. 1955 was also the first model year in which Ford offered air conditioning and seat belts. Both were optional, as safety wasn't quite the priority it is today. When the Society acquired the car in 2008, we made necessary repairs but preserved the vehicle's historic character. Rust was eliminated and body panels were repainted, but the original trim and snow tires were retained. We recently brought the Ford into the History Center, where it's now a part of the Minnesota's Greatest Generation exhibit. The car is an important symbol of the 1950s boom, and an important part of Minnesota's automotive history. And as we know from the Bergans, the Bluebird is also a family heirloom with its own personal story to tell. I hope this car brings back memories for our visitors, just as it does for Mary Bergan-Carr.
Bluebird's engine, and even now, as old as it is, it has just a real peaceful hum. I have lots of memories of the car starting up and just sort of purring.